Hey everyone, this is Devin Carroll. Before we jump into today's video, can you take just a minute, if you haven't already, and subscribe? We cover Social Security and lots of other topics that's going to help you plan for or live in an awesome retirement. So hit that red button below. Okay, so not long ago, I released a video titled The Best Age to File for Social Security. And in this video, I lay out a few decision points that someone should work through when deciding when they should file for Social Security. I talked about scenarios where filing early makes sense and a few scenarios where filing later makes sense. And there were a few other things that I covered as well, but they were all geared around helping you figure out the best age to file for your individual situation. Now, so far, with just a little less than a month in, it's had over 100,000 views and somewhere around 200 comments, and that's fantastic. I love to see that kind of interaction on my videos, and I tend to read all of the comments, so thankfully, I have a thick skin because I even read the nasty comments. You know, what I like so much about these comments is that it tells me what people are thinking. And let me tell you, based on some of the comments on that Best Age to File video, there are some deep-rooted ways of thinking about filing early for Social Security that's just not right. And I'm certainly not implying that the people who made those comments are stupid or ignorant, but I am saying that they are making some decisions without having all the facts. So I hope I can help some of those people out and some of the other folks who are watching this video. So let's take just a minute and talk about 3 stupid reasons to file for Social Security early. So stupid reason number 1, filing early is a conspiracy. So here's a few comments that I got on this video that start to go down that path. Someone suggested that I probably work for Social Security and I want people to hold off from filing and die. And then they go on to say it's broke and the Fed taking money, do what you want, but I'm taking mine at 62. And then we get another one that goes down the same path, and they say they hope you die before they can write the check. And then we see the comment here that says, haha, are you for real? Or a government SSN employee or cheesy paid actor trying to feed us horse crap. Come on, goober. Not rocket science. There are many reasons to start taking SSN at 62. Then so on and so forth. And then they say FRA, which is for retirement age, is a designed crap age scenario being handed down by our illustrious corrupt government and so on and so forth. There's no reason to keep going through this. You get the gist of what they're saying here. So for all the people who think that filing at some other age besides the earliest age possible is a conspiracy from the government to get you to wait longer so they can pay you less in benefits, let's go back and do a quick history lesson. In 1935, the Social Security Act was signed into law. In 1940, Ida Mae Fuller received the first of the monthly checks that went out. It wasn't until 1956 that early retirement was even allowed. And then it was only women who could file at age 62. And then in 1961, the law was amended yet again to allow men to file early. And if you look at the explanation of the law, it says in there, the fact is that the problem of the older worker who cannot get a job continues to exist in good times as well as bad. And the Social Security program should be flexible enough to take account of this problem. So for someone that says filing at your full retirement age is a government trick, it's just badly misinformed. So then we move on to stupid reason number 2. You may die early. Oh, I get this all the time, and guys, especially from you. Here's a few of the comments that I got. At age 70, you are pretty much dead. Most of the people at age 70 have just a few months left to live. Therefore, it would be smarter to retire earlier and enjoy the few years left. And then this guy says, you don't have any idea how many people do not ever reach retirement age. Almost all of our government plans for seniors are systems of incremental abandonment. And then we have this fella that says, if you die broke, you break even, so get it while you can. You know, here's the thing. filing early because you may die makes a lot of sense if you already have an illness. But going on a hunch that you might die early, that's a bunch of nonsense. If we look at the long-term trend in life expectancies, we'll see that over the last 100 years, the average life expectancy has increased by 25 years. Do you think that's not going to continue? So even if you do die early, have you stopped to consider how those increased benefits that you would get from filing later could benefit the spouse you leave behind? So let's look at the actual numbers on life expectancies. And this is directly from the Social Security Administration. They say that for today's 65-year-old, males will live to an average of 84.3 years and females to an average of 86.6 years. So for us to say that most people don't even live to full retirement age is just uninformed. And now on to stupid reason number 3. It may not be there. And I get this one all the time. Now, I'm not going to read this entire comment that was left, but the point number 2, which is the third line down, says, Social Security is $34 trillion in debt. And he goes on and he talks about the $34 trillion in debt and how that, you can't trust your government because of that, and all that's fine. The second comment, Social Security won't be there in 3 years. The whole system is going to collapse. And then this comment says, might be good to add the option, the Social Security fund might go broke. So, yes, here's the deal. If you look closely at your Social Security statement, you can go pull it out right now, and you'll see this. On the page where it talks about your estimated benefits, there is a section underneath the Medicare part that says, your estimated benefits are based on current law. Congress has made changes to the law in the past and can do so at any time. The law governing benefit amounts may change because, by 2034, the payroll taxes collected will be enough to pay only about 77% of scheduled benefits. So there's no question that there's some challenges ahead, but not filing because Social Security may not be there, that argument just simply does not hold water. And let me show you why. So let's say this is you. And let's say that your benefit at 66 is $2,000, and at 62, your benefit is $1,500. Now let's further assume that there are no changes made to the Social Security law. And in fact, in 2034, benefits across the board are cut 77%. Here's the question that I have for you. Would you rather have 77% of 2,000 or 77% of 1,500? Well, I think we know the answer to that. So not filing because you might have a benefit cut in the future, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. So here's the thing. There are a lot of great reasons to file early. But unfortunately, I think most people that file early do it for the wrong reasons. I would encourage you to please get informed. This is your retirement. So take charge and make great decisions about this stuff. You generally only get one shot. Hey, before we get out of here, again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Take a minute, hit that red subscribe button underneath, and check out the screen now. There's some other videos coming up that you may be interested in, including the best age to file for Social Security, which is the one that this whole video covered here. Thanks so much for watching.